What's going on, guys? It's me here, back again with another video. The video topic of today is going to be the importance of good parenting. Alright, now as I get into this video, I know that it's Christmas time and kids are expecting to get all their presents and all their gifts and stuff like that. And the first thing that I want to say is gifts and presents are perfectly fine, but I feel like personally the moral of Christmas is the best gift that you can give your child is memories, you know, because if you really think about it, the gifts that you give them, yeah, they're going to enjoy it at the moment, but eventually they'll grow older, get tired of them, and those toys and those things that they have now will no longer matter as much as the memories that you can provide for your child. All right, now here's an example of a way you can do this. All right, instead of making Christmas about presents and gifts, make Christmas about being present. Being present with your kids, being there for them. See, it's easy to lecture your kid when they do something wrong instead of listen, understand, and then correct. Because as a parent, it's easy to feel as if your child has no control, only you matter, and only your word matter, and you don't give your child any chance of self-expression. You don't give your child a chance to be their self. You don't give your child... Sorry about that, I got somebody rolling up behind me, but they kind of scared me. But you don't give your child a chance to, you know, experience their full creativeness. Now, I'm not saying that you should let your kid get away with anything. I'm just saying hear your kid out first and then correct them. As a kid, yeah, they're liable to lie, but still give them that opportunity to express themselves. Because as a child, you know, the things that I went through with being abused and stuff like that, like, it has taken a huge toll on me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't expect nobody to feel sorry for me. I'm just giving you an example of the importance of, you know, the way that you treat your child has a lot to do with their future and the success that comes with it, because you have to build your child up now to have a good self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? If you neglect their needs, if you neglect listening to them, that's what I mean by be present. Don't only buy presents, be present. Listen to your kids. Spend time with your kids. Enjoy every second that you can with them. See, personally, I love kids to death, and I just seem to have a natural knack with kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids just gravitate towards me. I'm like a huge playhouse. You know what I'm saying? And I see the emotions that a kid experiences when you give them time, when you take the time to play with them. You take time to help them be creative. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of you parents have to work a lot. A lot of you parents have a lot to do in your daily, you know what I'm saying, in your daily routine, the things that you do in your life. You know, I'm not taking nothing away from you as a parent, and I respect your hustle and your grind to do whatever you got to do to take care of your kids. But at the same time, your kids are more important than money. Yes, you need money to support your kids, but what I mean by that is the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take more time out for your kids. You have to take more time in building memories and moments so that when they are older, you know what I'm saying, you can look back on the sacrifices that you made to help them become who they need to be. You know? And whoever your kid becomes, the outcome of whoever your kids become is directly in your hands. Because here's why. A paradigm is a deep-rooted belief that you carry since you're a child, and you usually build your paradigm between the age of 1 and 7 years old. All right? So the things are installed in your head about, you know, self-love, self-expression, you know, all those things are directly from their parents, the way that they're treated by their parents, because that's the only attention that they're receiving as a child through those ages before they get into school and stuff like that. But When you're talking to your child, it is perfectly fine to correct them. It is perfectly fine to discipline them and do whatever you got to do to keep them alive. But I do not believe that you should shame your child. You should make them feel bad about themselves. You shouldn't make them feel bad about their decisions and the choices that they make. And I know it's hard to keep your patience sometimes as a parent. You may have a long, hard, bad day at work, and then you have to come home dealing with traffic or whatever it may be. You might not just be having a good day at all. It's just real life. I understand that. But before you get out your car, take 5 deep breaths before you go in and spend time with your kids, because you have to realize that every single second that you spend with them, every single time that you say something to them, or the actions that you put in front of them, that is what's shaping them. That is shaping their personality. That is shaping who they become. So you need to take a step back, reevaluate who you're being and what you're doing in front of them, and how you're acting in front of them, and the words that you're saying to them. It's always good to be supportive. It's always good to be a good leader. You know, carry the same mentality that you have in your workspace or whatever you do on your job site or whatever is going on in your life, whatever you got to do to make money, carry that same mentality to your kids, because money is only paper. You're putting yourself through these extensive things to make paper so you can take care of them. Yes, that's important, but the most important thing is not to just focus on the money. Focus on the money and the relationship. Will it be easy? No. Or everybody would be doing it. But the future comes directly from the kids. You know what I'm saying? They become our future. And if you want them to have a successful life, a good, joyful life, then you need to put the time in. Because you have to realize that being a parent is not a job. It is a privilege. Okay, and it is not just about you anymore. And I know you know this, but I need to remind you so you understand that the sacrifices that need to be made to take care of your children to, a mental and an emotional level, not just money, then you need to be there for them. You need to encourage them more. You need to sit them down. If they're struggling in school, sit them down, let them know, hey, you can do this. Talk them through it, encourage them. Don't say you're dumb because you ain't passing your grades. You ain't trying hard enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hold you back, or whatever you would say to your kid to make them feel bad about themselves. That is what you don't want to do. So if you listen to one thing from this video, listen to this. The words that you speak to your kids are the words that they will believe in their mind their whole entire life until they change it. And sometimes people never have the opportunity to do that because it's so deeply embedded inside of their subconscious mind that they live that way without thinking about it. It's just a habit now, and it starts from you. So until the next video, you guys take it easy. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm just looking to help people out, give people insight on to become a better version of yourself. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to stay tuned into the videos that I do drop. But until the next one, you guys take it easy. Peace.